welcome back. So you've been on the show before with Ragnarok, and what made you guys want to go solo?
Well, when there's such a large amount of people working together over a long course of time, I feel like people begin to outgrow the things that once had you connected. And I feel like that's a bit what happened with us with the music. Everyone wanted to make a kind of different sound, and we just weren't able to still keep it all together in the same pot. But no hard feelings. I still have mad love for everyone from the Ragnarok camp. Those are my family, so yeah.
Good. And do you prefer working with a big group like that, or do you kind of like doing your solo work better?
I guess I kind of like the solo a little more, only in that I have such a very glove-like style, I feel, and it has to be very specific in order for it to be the best that it can be. And it's kind of harder when I have to allow another person to come in and work on it because they have their own idea of what things should be, how they should be, and it might differ from mine. And when there's that disagreement, you know, it doesn't necessarily make for a bad product, but it makes for a different product.
Right. And so how would you say your solo work differs from what you guys were working on as a group?
My solo work, I feel, is a lot more honest. That's another thing about working in the group. There was a bit of a conformity where I would try to match the styles and be cohesive with the rest of the group because I feel, you know, if it's a group of people, while it's great for everyone to be individual and it's definitely important, there should also be a bit of cohesiveness. So it's not like, oh, these guys are all together, but like, why?
Yeah.
And so I had to change my message up a little bit, but I feel like my solo work is a lot more honest to how I actually am.
And you described yourself as the Fallout Boy of hip-hop, so what exactly did you mean by that? Okay,
well, Fallout Boy is my absolute favorite band of all time. And I feel like my writing is heavily influenced by them. I feel like it's very apparent in like my style of writing, my lyrics, and even, I want to say, my delivery. Patrick Stump is like it's like an idol for me in terms of music. And I feel like in the hip-hop world, that's what I'm producing. I'm producing like, I won't say, let's say like emo hip-hop, it's not that at all, but it's like this very moody, just very moody music.
Yeah. And so what are you working on now, and do you have any upcoming shows?
Okay, well, I'm actually working on a project right now that I'm releasing later on this month called Ekpizu. So it's a 7-track mixtape, EP, what have you. And it's like the ultimate accumulation of everything that I've been working on thus far. It's very sample heavy. It's very rap orientated. It's like very flowy, lots of raps. Not too many features, but just enough.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely in love with it. I adore it right now. I've been listening to it a lot for the last while I've been working on it. And I have a couple of shows coming up. I have actually a show this weekend at Bard College.
Okay, so on October
18th.
18th, cool.
October
at Bard?
18th. Yes.
All right, check it out if you guys get to see that. And so you're going down to Bard and you're doing your solo act there?
Yes, along with me and a couple of my friends from the 99 Sublime.
Awesome, great. Well, let's hear another one from Sado-san.